week we have Swara with us. She will be teaching us through dance and movement how to go about our daily course of the day and light us up. She is the founder director of Bloomville Early Learning Center and a Rhythmus HappyFeet. Thank you so much, Swara. I am truly looking forward to this one. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody's awake? Yeah. Because what happened to me yesterday after the second hour after lunch, it was very difficult for me to focus. Is it happening to you today? No. You better say that. Or it's my duty to make sure it doesn't happen. Yeah, I'd rather say that. Right? So I'll make sure that doesn't happen today. So let me quickly ask you a question, okay? You all have a story behind the purpose which drives you to be an educator? Yes. We all have unique stories. Who doesn't have a story? Who has a story? A unique story we all have which makes us an educator, right? Well, I also have a unique story which I want to share with you today. I started training in dance after the birth of my second child. Just to let you know, I'm a dance educator. Yeah? And that year was a breakthrough year for me. Okay? My life completely flipped, for better, obviously. Yeah, my abilities got heightened. I developed so many new skills. I was doing 10 times more work than I could have ever imagined. Yeah, trust me, I'm not exaggerating. Yeah, this really happened. People who know me before this phase would not believe the Swara I am today, and I could stand here and talk to an audience like this. Yeah, they would just not believe, because the change was huge and drastic in just a year. Yeah, so what happened? What made this happen? I found my passion, my calling, my purpose. I persevered, I worked hard. Of course, yeah, that happened. But I know for sure that with all the learning difficulties and challenges which I carried through my childhood to adulthood, 30 years of my life, yeah, I'm sure just the passion and purpose was not enough. Okay? So what really happened? Now my brain changed, my DNA changed. Now that I'm a educator, I know brain science. We know learning science, right? Right? Yes. Do we know that? Yes. Yeah? I can really look back and I can see my brain, my hippocampus producing new neurons. Really, I'm telling you, I can really feel that. We say that, we study, we read, we talk about brain science, and we say our brain is plastic. We study that, right? The new brain science says, right? I've experienced that in my lifetime. Yeah? So that is what drives me to be an educator today. Yeah, that's my story. So, do you think only movement made this change? Yeah? Only because I started dancing and moving? Yeah? A lot of people have breakthrough years in their life, right? Yeah? So what happened? I getting my preferred learning style. My preferred learning style, obviously, what is it? Movement. Yeah, no, nothing for guessing. Yeah? No brainer, yeah? So obviously my learning style was addressed. I was doing things which made me happy. Yeah, it was dance. Yeah? And movement otherwise also is responsible for creating new neurons. Yeah, it is. And then I got a lot of movement, coupled these two things and a lot of movement forced my brain to change after 30 years of living on this earth. Yeah? Can you imagine this can be so powerful for a 3-year-old child? Yes. After 30 years, ये एकदम पक्का हुआ brain change कर सकता है, तो नया brain बन रहा है तो क्या हो सकता है? Yeah, how powerful can it be? Yeah. So that's what I'm here today to tell you, that please include movement in classroom. Okay. So on that note, let's start moving. Ready to move? Yes. Yeah. So listen to my instruction carefully. Can I get the mic? Okay. Listen to my instruction very carefully. You're going to move around in the classroom. When the music starts, you're going to move around the classroom. Okay. Which is called general space. Yeah? When the music stops, you come back to your own chair. किसी बाजू के वाले के chair में मत जाना, याद रखो. You know where you're sitting? Yeah? So when the music stops, you come back to your chair. When the music stops, you pause. You don't run to come back to your chair. No. Yeah? You take big steps. And you come back to your chair. Yeah? Yeah, so this is the game we're going to play. Few more things to remember. I had requested to move the table, but we could not move the table. So please, ऐसे मत बोलो जगह ही नहीं है किधर जाऊँ? Find a space. इधर आ जाओ. Find a space to move. Okay? मुझे कोई बोलेगा नहीं कि मैम जगह ही नहीं है किधर जाओ. Okay? So find your space. Wherever you see empty space, go there. Move a lot. Move fast. Go far away from your table. Don't just be around your table. Yeah? And last and the most important thing is, please listen to this, not touching anybody. Yeah, you have to dodge through. No touching the table, put your bags on the table. All the bags on the table, jo niche rakhiye, somebody can trip and fall. Yeah, all the chairs, I have told people to put the chairs away, put your chairs away. Okay? So now, before you get up, one last thing we're going to do, it is, I needed my hands free, but I forgot to tell them. Which is, please do this everybody, my favorite. Yes, हाथ रखो इधर. Everybody. Yeah, wow. Everybody is doing it. Yeah, this is dandruff. No, it is not. Yeah. So this is your overthinking brain. You don't need it anyways. Throw them. If you want it sometime, which I'm sure you don't want it, put it in your pocket. Yeah. So please be childlike. Yeah. Have fun with what we're doing today. चला नहीं है क्या कर रहे क्यों फिरता ऐसा है क्यों इधर चेयर रखी मत सोचो. Have fun. Okay. So ready to move? Yeah. So when you get ready, 1, 2, 3, up. We're going to become ducks. Quack, 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 quack. Now wait, music is a chalu. Music is a chalu. Yeah. You can make sound, you can make connection. Music starts. 1, 2, 3, music. Second. Without touching the table, without touching anything. Go back to your space. Ready? 1, 2, 3. We're almost settling. 4. And the last count is, you're still reaching. 5. So this time when we do, we don't have space to gallop, right? Do we? Yeah. So we keep it a little easier for you, okay? We're going to become a buzzing bee. Yeah? Making that sound. Please move a little more, okay? Ready, music start. Keep moving. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, go. I can't hear. Faster. 5 spaces. Well done, guys. You're doing good. With all the space we have. No smiles. Where are the smiles? Is that tension? आप लोग को. चलो tension है. Okay, back to your space. Music stop. Slowly. Without touching, slowly come back to your place. Be careful, watch your friends. We don't want to push your friends. We don't want to hurt your friends. Come back to your place. Super. Okay. So do you think this game, what we just played, is possible in a small classroom? Usually Bombay classroom are small. That's what I'm saying. I come from Bombay. A small classroom with 25-30 students. Do you think it will be a safety labs? Do you think it will be a chaos? कौन बोल रहे हैं हाँ बहुत difficult है 35 बच्चों के साथ छोटे क्लासरूम में with furniture moved around the furniture who says it's difficult? You do it? It's doable. Okay. I was expecting a different answer. She मेरा पूरा presentation ही बिगाड़ दिया. मुझे आप पूछोगे मुझे जो answer चाहिए. Thank you. ये बराबर आंसर था अभी मैं बताती हूँ Okay, so usually we have implemented this in 45 schools, more than 400 classrooms. We've never had a safety labs. For 2 years I've done this. Okay. Jump. Have you counted the students? Now look what teacher has done. She's done something amazing. We are not touching anybody. See by how. this teacher has gone 1 step ahead of taught them how to make groups, and then what she did was she made them play group games. So grouping also becomes very fast. Okay. So why do you think I started this presentation with a game, not a resource and idea for movement lesson plan? Why do you think I started this with a game? What is the relevance of this game in a classroom? Why do you think I've taught 300 classroom this game? But game hai, hello? Okay, my next question is, do you all strongly believe that we need such movement in classroom? Do you all believe that? Yes. जोर से बोलिए. Yes. Hey, Madhavi. Yes. जोर से बोलिए. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Yeah. So, but then, do you think that we are doing enough of this kind of movement where पूरा हिला देते हैं in classroom? Are we able to do it? No. But so why is that? We all know that we have to do it. We believe in it. पता है क्या होता है, इधर क्या होता है, उधर क्या होता है, सब पता है. But why are we not able to do it? Why? What stops us? Huh? Peer pressure?
Able to move from your regular structure.
Unable to. That is that the only reason? What if the curriculum? Is that the only reason? So do you think huge classroom strength, छोटा classroom, वो सब है reasons? नहीं है. नहीं है. ठीक है. So let me tell you.
I don't think space.
It is a constraint. You are saying it because you saw this, but it is absolutely space is the constraint.
Magical.
Actually, the biggest challenge is you are always afraid of safety of children. Yeah, because that is something that you cannot have. You don't have a second chance.
I think the biggest challenge is we are all lazy.
Okay, so let's start my slide. अरे चालू नहीं है presentation. Presentation? चालू कर तो भाई. Yeah. No, I'm coming to that. She is not lazy is not the right word, but I have a right for what he said. It's in my presentation. Yeah.
Teacher is scared that she can lose the control of the class.
Teacher, oh my God, that's the answer. That's the answer. Yeah, but in a different way. Teacher is scared.
She will lose the control of the class.
Yeah. So let's go next slide. Next slide. Just एक ही slide आगे जाओ. Yeah. So lack of space, huge classrooms है रहने ही वाला है. You have to work with it. Do we have an option? So we are not saying, oh, I have this problem, so I can't do. We can't say that. That is going to stay forever. Okay. It's engaging student when they're in active mode. So teachers find difficult to engage student in passive mode. Active में तो पागल ही हो जाएंगे ऐसे हो जाता है बाप रे, right? And what Shobhan said, okay, we ourselves are not conditioned to move. We come from the same education system where we were asked to say sit down, don't move, as yourself, I am a teacher. Now you're learning. We come from the same product. We all are from same. Yes. Yeah. So we have to change our conditioning. Yeah, that takes some guts, right? So I don't think this is a problem. I don't think this is a problem. This is now available at a click. If you really want to, I really think if you address this, which is self-work. Can I say it's a self-work? Can I say it's teacher self-work? Yeah. So I think that is the big area which is stopping us from implementing. Do you all agree? Yes. जोर से नहीं आ रहा है. Sure? No, I think I'm not convincing enough. Okay, anyway, so I hope I'm convincing enough as we go ahead. Yeah? So I think that this is what, and this game, so what does this game teach us? We just played. Can I tell you what it teaches us? Just like we have reading readiness, writing readiness, we need to have movement readiness in the class. Yeah? So when I say movement readiness, children are used to not moving or taught not to move, yeah. So their proprioception is not developed as much to be ready to move safely, yeah. The vestibular is not developed to quickly run and stop and not lose balance. वो develop ही नहीं होता है because the environment is not given to them. So again, when you move them once in a while, yeah, when you move them once in a while, you know जब आपको 2 दिन के बाद खाना मिलेगा कैसा लगता है? सब खा जाओ.
Can we make the groups also? Like group में divide कर दें the strength or spaces में?
I never do that because I usually don't do grouping very rarely because I want full class active. वो बेचारे बच्चे डल हो जाते हैं जो ग्रुप में नहीं होते हैं. या उसको मैनेज करने के लिए और टीचर को ध्यान देना पड़ता है. Yeah, so I always try to take the full group. Yeah. So what was my where was I? It just is.
Frequency of.
So yeah. So I was saying that when you play this game almost every day, for 5 minutes it takes, not more than that. You know, our body has jitters and wiggles. Your child's body is dying to move, right? So वो wiggles और jitters चले जाते हैं.
Child is even more attentive.
More attentive. So
It's not only ready to movement, it is to make the child attentive.
Yes.
All the children are attentive.
why movement brings attention? Anybody can tell me why movement brings attention?
Release of energy.
Your right side of the brain controls the left motor skills. Your left side of the brain controls the right side of the motor skill. So when you move, your brain light has to light up. Has to. Even the corpus callosum, everything lights up. Yes, automatically there is more attention. So my thing was that अगर आपको 2 दिन के बाद खाना मिलेगा तो क्या होएगा? आप बहुत खाओगे. So once in a while, when you make them move, it's a chaos. It is going to be a chaos. You're not able to manage it. But when you start playing this game very often, yeah, for them, moving becomes normal. Yeah, going around everywhere in the class becomes normal. It's not like a freedom कि अरे मिला है चलो कुछ करते हैं सब तोड़ फोड़ डालते हैं. It becomes.
It breaks the monotony.
It breaks the
It's a very
monotony.
good idea. It breaks the monotony.
So this game is a movement readiness game which every teacher should play in the class, and then slowly. So what I do is we put lines on the floor and put crosses. Okay, and they come. Once the music plays, they go just what you did, and they come back to the spot. And that's what we play. Okay, and so just like we develop other skills, we have to develop new skills in children to be able to move safely. Yeah, and this game. That's why I started with this game, because I have 100 dance, which teaches them concept through movement, but they are useless if this is not in place. Nothing. If you will be standing there and say, okay, come on, put your hands up, and you are not putting your hands up because of this, you're not putting your hands up. It's not going to happen. Okay. So going away from classroom management, yeah. Coming to so that was classroom management. I want to tell you how important that is. Without that, you can't do. Okay. Now let me give you some ideas. So what are the ways to include movement in classroom? Next slide. What are the ways to include movement in classroom? Dancing is one of the way. Yeah. Let's start with dance and then I'll go in others. So okay. So we're going to do some actions. So you can sit and do. No, let's stand and do. Anyways, they're not moving a lot. Let's stand up. 1, 2, 3, up, fast. Harsha, up. Everybody up. Everybody there. Up. Who is there up? Super. Okay. Now let's go. Farmer Joe has a big garden. Show me big garden. Big. No music. Big garden. Yeah. With flowers, fruits, and make a tree. Does this look like a tree? Yes. Come on, make a tree. I can see everybody. Yeah, I want to talk. Please. Make a tree. Yeah. This is a story. You can hear me? Yes. Super. They can hear me there. This is a story of how a plant grows. Yeah. Take out a seed. Imagine you have a seed in your pocket. What do you have? Seed. Take a seed from the pocket. Yeah. You can either put it on a table. I'm going to go on the floor because I'm conditioned to move. Yeah. Or you want to go on the floor, you can go on the floor. You dig the floor. Put the seed inside. You can do it on a table also. Covered with the soil. And we wait for the rain to come. Yeah, we wait for the rain to come. Yeah, and you hear the raindrops. Let's make sound the raindrops. Now you'll hear the music going faster. Okay, you go fast. And slowly, from the soil, the plant pops out. So grow slowly. The plant is becoming tall. The sun comes. Sun goes east, sun goes west, sun goes everywhere. Then storm comes. Okay, there's a storm. Come on, storm. Woo! Make some sound. Come on, storm. What are you doing? And then there is lightning. Let's go zigzag. Zigzag. Boom. Thundering. Clap. Boom. Zigzag. Yeah, that was a nice boom, okay? And then the storm is gone. The sun, which was hiding behind the cloud, comes out. Sun goes east, sun goes. Then the tree is nice and strong now. Happy. Tree says, "Thank you, sun, for the sunlight. Thank you, rain, for the raindrops. Sorry, water." Yeah, and the tree peacefully goes to sleep. Yeah, let's go. The music in my audio. Mera audio chahiye, mera audio.
Farmer Joe has a garden with flowers, fruits, and trees. This is the story of how I came to be. When I was just a seed, he planted me in the ground. I waited patiently for the rain to come down.
And listen to the raindrops. Table, music go faster.
Up, I'm growing oh so high. With a little sunshine, I can touch the sky. Sun rising in the east, setting in the west. Up and down, shining all around. When the clouds come out, the sun goes away. Feel the wind blowing, a storm is on the way. Lightning strikes the ground, thunder goes boom. Lightning strikes the ground, thunder goes boom, until it stops. Drip, drip, drop. The storm has gone away. The sun is setting. He must be on his way. Sun rising in the east, setting in the west. Up and down, shining all around. Goodbye, Mr. Sun. Goodbye, raindrops too. Good night.
Yeah, so there are many songs available which teaches every possible thing through dance.
Please share this also on our
Every possible thing, okay? Today I'm just going to one dance. We have 100 dances like this, okay? Because I want to give example of each, okay? Rest all. So what happened in the classroom right now? What happened in the classroom right now? So I'll tell you, how do children learn? You are listening to the audio, you're watching people making shapes, you're associating shape with a word, so you remember it, zigzag, yeah, lightning, thundering, yeah. You are most important, yeah. You're not just using a little bit of your senses, the touch sense, the whole body is awake. So the whole body is lit up, your complete brain. Pura light हो रहा है इधर. So whatever you do, you remember far more than what you do sitting and learning. 1 minute of movement brings 15% more oxygen to the brain. And what is it? Yeah, what is the oxygen for brain? Water and oxygen. Yeah, 1 minute of movement brings 15% more oxygen to the brain. So everything that you require for children to learn, memory से लेके everything is ready for your brain to learn. So ये 2 बार में, now what you do, you have this dance, you build it a lesson plan around it. जो सिखाना है, उन लोगों को बहुत जल्दी याद रह जाएगा. Really, yeah? So this is what it is. Let's play a video for video. इसके बाद वाला video immediately जो है वो play करो. Using your body. पहले से बीच से आ रहा है. हम लोग check किया था ना तो बीच से आ गया. So you using your body to learn as a teaching aid. You know, we have a lot of things as teaching aid. Yeah, that's how it starts. Somebody have. They're learning ascending, descending.
Okay, girls, come in a minute. Boys, sit down. Walk.
So she's going walk. You know why she's saying walking? She's trying to write up the brain mode.
Walk.
That's why she's walking.
Ascending.
You see all C's, communication, collaboration, everything happening here. All C's. Critical thinking, everything happening here. See how we collaborate. 1, 2. See how she's working. Assessment, you know it, they know it. देखिए मुझे लगता है they know it, right? Next video. You assessment. You know किसको आ रहा है, किसको नहीं आ रहा है.
5 girls. And 8 boys. Puni, come. Puni, Seshu, Ayush, Virat, Nivin, Pranav, Vihal, and Abhay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Abhay joined the next one first. Now we have, how many girls do we have? 5. Boys, how many girls do we have? 5. And how many boys? 8. And now we are going to add. Come on, get it. Boys get back so that girls get this. Ready? Start counting, Himani. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So how many numbers do we have? Very good. Now we are set.
So this is using a body as a teaching aid. So many things can be taught by just moving our body around in classroom. So what happens when you move, as I told you, yeah, the retention is far more because your brain is lit up. Now there cannot be any disengagement, right? Everybody will be engaged. They don't doze off listening or watching to a video or something, right? Next video. So this is a butterfly life cycle, okay? Now all this is only possible if children are taught to move and they moved a lot, so they are controlled. Yeah, when they get to move, they listen to instructions. Yeah.
Very good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus. Let's see who's next. Christoph. So Christoph. Roll it up. Okay, we've got 4 plus 2 equals 6. Fantastic. How are we ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Christoph, what do we do? 6 times. Running. Make an airplane. Ready, steady, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, something like that. So the point is, why is she moving? We can just count, yeah, to keep students engaged and the learning amplifies. Okay, that's why including movement while learning, not including movement separate. कि brain break करो, फिर बैठ के पढ़ो. It does work, but this works far more. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. The next video, it is creative movement. Okay. This is a butterfly life cycle. Sorry, this is a butterfly life cycle. Okay? Now, see the children, they are not touching each other. There is no chaos because they learn how to move safely. So, while doing this, you can keep giving as many words and information you do. Yeah, the caterpillar is eating this, caterpillar is eating that. You can keep saying whatever you want to see. lot, they understand safe movement. You play the game which I played in the beginning, only then this is possible. Otherwise, I'm telling you, you're not able to do this if you just go and do it in the class. Yeah. So I'm not doing brain breaks because I think you know enough of brain breaks. Yeah. This other thing is something that I thought I'll show you quickly. One of the example. So there are many such things you can do just by these 4 things. Yeah. So this is brain breaks. Brain breaks, they know it's, they kind of know it. So I wanted to introduce something which people are not usually doing. That's why. Yeah. The time come here to fill. Make the most of the time. Yeah.
Share 1 or 2 breaks. Maybe something new we learn.
Okay. Okay, let's go. So this is favorite because we go. Let's go. 1, 2. करना पड़ेगा भाई. ऐसे नहीं होता है. 5, 6, 7 go. We go Superman. We go Spider-Man. We go Batman. Shaktiman. So a lot of time I see teacher making them very hyper and then you can't start the class only. So whenever I do, remember, the end of the brain break is slowly slowing it down, start teaching immediately. Okay, so I thought I'd just say this now that I get brain break. So this kind of gave you idea of how much can we do with movement, right? A lot. So this was, let's go next slide. Next slide. Okay, which pyramid is sturdy, good foundation, easier to build? I'm sure, paka. Would you want to build first one if this was the criteria? Pakka? Earth ke gaayega to गिरने के chances किसके कम है? Sure? Sure you want to build that? Okay, let's go to the next slide. Okay, next slide. Okay, so this is the sensory integration pyramid by Anna G. Years. Okay, what she says is, so these are the foundation skills. Do you see on the top? Do you read this? Do you read on the top academic learning? Yeah. So these are the foundation skills which leads to, say it loudly. Yeah, okay. Now we're going to count the elements. Okay. There are 15 elements here. How many? 15. Okay. Let's count how many are related to body. Okay. Touch. Yes. 2. Body position is proprioception. This is vestibular. So 1, 2, 3. I would not say the senses. They are, but not senses. I'm talking about movement. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Postural security, yes. Body scheme, yes. Motor planning, awareness of two-sided body. Let me just tell you, there are 9. 9 out of 15 are related to body. Okay. Now, can you find where eye-hand coordination is? Yes. किधर दिख रहा है? कौन से level पे? Tell me very frankly, don't you start doing this as soon as the child comes? Activities for this? Huh? Movement, position, body. से भी पहले we pay so much emphasis. Am I right? Yes. Yeah. Because लिखना सीखना है, grip आना चाहिए. चलो तो ये करते हैं हम लोग, right? But trust me, if you do this a lot, this will come by itself. So that's why I'm trying to say, we all are building the pyramid number 2. We are trying to go from top to bottom. Trust me, we are trying to go from top to bottom. If you know this theory, and it is a very powerful theory, tested, very powerful theory. Yeah. So now which pyramid will build? Second one. So what will you do a lot? Remember yesterday one of the panelists said that as soon as the children come, we have free play. So that's amazing. That's amazing because all this is free play. All this is free play, movement related, yeah? So can you imagine so powerful movement is? 9 out of 15 elements are related to body and we're forgetting that. Next slide. So this is Swati ma'am's slide. Swati ma'am's presentation I've thrown out from. I love this slide. We all know lower brain, higher brain, right? Yeah, when the lower brain is calm, we are able to sit and not move. We're going to listen when teacher is talking. You want that? Okay, listen. I will send this presentation, guys. Put your phone down, listen to me. Because when you try to take pictures, your half information is going away. Put your phone down. Only when I'm doing activity you can do it, but listen, okay? Because you're not listening then. Yeah, you're just doing like a parent in annual day. So, देखना बच्चा को देख नहीं रहे तो video ले रहे. Yeah, you're missing the real things, okay? So stop, put your phone down. We want your children to sit down, listen, behave, then the lower brain has to be engaged. Only then the higher brain can be accessed, which is learning, thinking, reading, writing, focus, which we all need as teachers, okay? Next slide. Now just see, okay, what engages the lower brain. Lower brain needs sensory stimulation motor skills, visual, balance and movement and positive emotion. Again, so many is related to movement. Do you see that? Which is, what is the sensory stimulation? How much can overload of sensory stimulation, right? Dancing was, yeah? Motor skills, balance, everything, right? So, please, you're making things difficult for yourself when you don't move in the class. You are making things difficult for yourself and for the child. Yeah, next slide. So, don't read this, just listen to me. So, it is proven by brain science 100 times that when you move, you light up your brain. When you move, your neurons are ready to log in information. So, binding hota hai. Light hota hai, फिर binding hota hai. Okay? Because obviously they're lit, they'll bind faster. Right? When you move a lot, you can also build new neurons. So, light the neurons, bind the neurons, and build new neurons. It's like no-brainer to move. Right? Isn't it no-brainer to move? Yes or no?
Yes.
थोड़ा जोर से बोले अच्छा लगेगा.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer to move. Yeah, everything is, all the modern brain science is pointing towards moving and learning. Any data you collect. Yeah, next slide. So I say it's like a hajmola. Movement is like a, yeah, it helps children to digest other academic subjects well and also increase the intake and retention of learning. I say movement is like a, next slide, camphor and aarti. Sorry. Yeah, it lights up the learning, it's fire up the learning. So movement karo to sab fire up ho jata hai, yeah? Next slide. So if you are not using a lot of movement in class, you're making things difficult for, ये ऐसे करने की try कर रहे हो तुम लोग, दिख रहा है इधर से? नहीं, उधर से chair. क्या करना है? अरे बाप रे. क्या करना है आपको? You want to do this or this? You decide. Yeah, you are. See, 5 minutes बाकी है. Okay. Are you sure? Yeah. 45 minutes का session है. 45. तो 3 o'clock को नहीं पड़ा. मैंने तो कितनी बार practice किया था इस time के लिए. Okay, next time. Okay, so then I can't do a lot of things.
अभी भी कर रही हूँ.
क्या?
Right now also you are practicing.
Right. Okay, so going to a quick question to all of you. Okay, so this is my one part of presentation. We're including movement in lesson plans. Okay, my second message which I want you to go back home is, why do you dance?
Fun.
Enjoyment. Happiness. Fitness.
Energy.
To be fresh. Relax. Brings a smile to your face. Right? Now when you enjoy, so now tell me something. Nobody's told me that I dance to learn steps. I dance to perform. I dance to develop my skills. How come people didn't tell me this? And why when it comes to our children, dance become performance, event, कौन सा choreography कर रहे हैं, कौन से steps सीख रहे हैं, coordinate. Why are we doing hypocrite? What we want from dance is different, and when our kids are dancing, you want different thing. Why? You're taking the joy away from dance for them. Yeah. It's what happens? What happens when you do more of performing arts? Use dance as more of performing arts. What happens is the real benefits, the most of the benefits of dance actually brings on table are taken away. You're pushing kids away from dancing. So many people out here today have learned dancing in annual day. कभी life में फिर भी party होती है तो ऐसे you're sitting on the chair, somebody is dancing, you're smiling, looking at them, you're feeling so happy, you're itching to go and dance, but you don't get up and dance. Right? Why? Because it's the way dance is taught in school. You just copy all the time. Yeah, copying doesn't teach you dance. Opening up your mind. In fact, when you only teach dance through copying, you are all the benefits of dance have उसको उल्टा हो जाता है. You develop a negative body image because you get conscious because ठीक से नहीं हो रहा है. You break a child's confidence. उल्टा होता है exactly. So I'm not saying listen. I'm not saying don't teach dance. I'm a dance teacher. I'll run out of business. Okay? I'm not saying don't teach dance. What I'm saying is that use dance a lot every day in school. Okay? Have dance parties. Just don't have dance event where they perform. For every level have dance parties. Yeah? Whenever children you see jitters, start the music and let them just जो करना है करने दो. Yeah? Performance is important because it does develop skills which we want. but this is as important for their mental well-being, to de-stress, to stay physically fit, and even to get smarter. Yeah, and the most important, this tool which they carry throughout their life, which can anytime they do, they feel happy. They don't have to game. Yeah, it's like, so you go in the party, you can get up and dance. Yeah, you don't hesitate to dance. Yeah. One last question to all of you: when did human as a tribe start dancing? Like, कभी ancestors कभी dance किया हम लोग के? क्या? What comes in your head?
I think prehistoric.
Prehistoric. मेरे mind में वो history पे बताता है, ऐसे tribals around the fire, हो हा करके dance कर रहे हैं, right? Just jingalala, yeah. Human beings started dancing even before we started talking. Even before, मैं तो बोल रही हूँ कि हम लोग बोलना सीखा क्योंकि dancing ने wiring किया इधर. I think I should do a PhD on this. Try to find out. Human beings started dancing because कुछ wiring हुआ तो बात करने को चालू हुआ. So we started dancing even before we started talking. If dancing was an option, our ancestors would not be doing it end of the day after a long tiring hunting day. पागल है क्या? इतना थक गए hunt करके वापस dance करेंगे? Yeah? हम लोग पागल नहीं थे, right? So dancing, I strongly believe dancing is not an option, it's a necessity. You have to bring it in your life, you have to bring it in children's life, and you'll see a lot of problems solving by itself. अपने आप बहुत सारे behavioral problem, depression problem, ये problem, वो problem, you'll start seeing it अपने आप ठीक होने लगेंगे. Yeah? So I was going to make you dance, love you ज़िंदगी, but मेरा time up हो गया है, so I'll not do that. I can't. नहीं करवाती हूँ मैं क्योंकि मुझे नहीं, how much time up? नहीं करवाती.
मुझे दोबारा से ECA में आना है.
Yeah. May please come to the next ECA conference if I present. I'll make you dance. So on that note, I would like to thank. Exactly. You're right. But मैंने dance. Okay, my presentation is not over. Can I have a listening ear, please? Listening ears. On that note, I would like to thank Ravi sir, Swati ma'am, ScooNews, ECA, and the whole team behind this for giving me this platform to present my work with the hope that this changes many children's lives just the way dance has changed my life. Yeah, keep dancing, stay happy.
Thank you so much, Swara. Thank you so much. It was a wonderful session indeed. May I request Lucky Surana to come and felicitate Swara? I know Love You Zindagi पे सबको dance करना है, but we have another yet exciting speaker who's lined up next. We don't want to cut on her time as well.
Thank you. I was waiting to get this. It's so nice.
ये तालियां थोड़ी कम थी ना. Thank you so much, Swara.
Thank you, Ashu.